Princess Charlene of Monaco has once again captured global attention with an appearance that has sent shockwaves through royal circles and reignited conversations about one of Europe's most mysterious and troubled royal marriages. The former Olympic swimmer, who has spent years battling both physical and emotional challenges while facing relentless speculation about her relationship with Prince Albert, emerged for a Remembrance evening ceremony with a face that told 1,000 stories. Her emotional demeanor alongside her husband has left royal watchers around the world asking the questions that have haunted this couple for over a decade. What is really happening behind the gilded doors of the Monaco Palace, and can this marriage survive the weight of its own secrets? Before we dive deep into this latest development, make sure to subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on royal news and scandals, and don't forget to share this video with anyone who loves following the real stories behind the crowns. Drop a comment below telling us what you think is really going on with Princess Charlene and Prince Albert, because this story has more layers than anyone could have imagined, and your perspective matters in unpacking this royal enigma. The Remembrance evening brought Princess Charlene face to face with the public eye once more, and those who witnessed her appearance couldn't help but notice the raw emotion etched across her features. This wasn't the polished, practiced smile of a princess performing her duties. This was something far more genuine, far more vulnerable, and infinitely more human. Standing beside Prince Albert, the South African-born princess appeared to be carrying the weight of years of struggle, speculation, and scrutiny. Her eyes, often described by observers as holding a distant sadness, seemed particularly expressive during the solemn ceremony, leading many to wonder what thoughts were racing through her mind as she stood in that moment of remembrance. To understand the significance of this appearance, we need to rewind and examine the extraordinary journey that brought Charlene Whitstock from the swimming pools of South Africa to the throne of one of the world's smallest yet wealthiest nations. Charlene was an accomplished athlete, having represented South Africa at the Sydney Olympics in 2000, before her life took a dramatic turn when she met Prince Albert at a swimming competition in Monaco in the year 2000. Their relationship developed over the following years, but even from the beginning, there were whispers that something wasn't quite right. The couple announced their engagement in 2010, setting the stage for what should have been a fairy tale wedding. Instead, what followed became one of the most talked about royal ceremonies in modern history, but not for the reasons anyone had hoped. The lead-up to their July 2011 wedding was marked by rumors that would prove to be just the beginning of this couple's public struggles. Reports emerged suggesting that Charlene had attempted to flee Monaco not once, but 3 times before the wedding, allegedly having her passport confiscated to prevent her escape. While the palace vehemently denied these claims, the image of Charlene crying during her wedding ceremony became iconic for all the wrong reasons. Photographers captured what many interpreted as tears of despair rather than joy, and the bride's somber expression throughout the festivities sparked immediate speculation about whether she was entering this marriage willingly or feeling trapped by circumstances beyond her control. The timing of these escape attempts, if true, coincided with revelations about Prince Albert's personal life that would have tested any relationship. Just months before the wedding, it became public knowledge that Albert had fathered a 3rd illegitimate child, adding to the 2 children from previous relationships that were already known. For Charlene, who had left behind her athletic career and her homeland to marry into royalty, these revelations must have been devastating. The question that haunted observers then and continues to linger now is whether Charlene felt she had gone too far down the path to turn back, whether the pressure from the palace and the international attention made retreat impossible. After the wedding, Charlene's struggles only seemed to intensify. She gave birth to twins Jacques and Gabriella in December 2014, securing the line of succession, but her demeanor in public appearances continued to fuel speculation about her happiness. Those who study royal body language noted that she often appeared uncomfortable, rarely smiled genuinely, and seemed to maintain physical distance from her husband even during official engagements. The contrast between her and other European royals who appeared more at ease in their roles became increasingly stark. While princesses like Kate Middleton and Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden seemed to grow into their positions with confidence, Charlene appeared to retreat further into herself. The situation reached a critical point in 2021 when Charlene spent months in South Africa, ostensibly due to a severe ear nose, and throat infection that required multiple surgeries and prevented her from flying. She was separated from her husband and children for over 6 months, missing significant family occasions and fueling intense speculation that her medical issues were either exaggerated or a convenient cover for deeper marital problems. When she finally returned to Monaco in November of that year, she spent only weeks with her family before being admitted to a treatment facility outside of Monaco, with the palace citing exhaustion and emotional challenges. She remained there for several months, missing Christmas and other important events with her children. This period of separation and treatment brought unprecedented attention to Charlene's mental and emotional state. The palace's carefully worded statements about her need for rest and recovery did little to quell rumors of a marriage in crisis. Royal experts and commentators debated whether Charlene was suffering from genuine health issues, struggling with the pressures of royal life, or seeking a way out of an unhappy situation. Some pointed to the possibility of depression and anxiety stemming from years of living under intense scrutiny while feeling isolated and unhappy. Others suggested that the treatment facility stay was a strategic move to create space and time to negotiate the terms of their relationship going forward. When Charlene returned to Monaco in 2022, she gradually resumed public duties, but her appearances remained infrequent and often seemed carefully orchestrated. The princess, who had once been a vibrant athlete, appeared thin, fragile, and at times almost ethereal. Her dramatic new hairstyle, a short platinum cut that some praised as edgy and others saw as a cry for help or an assertion of independence, became another topic of endless discussion. Every public appearance was dissected for clues about her well-being and the state of her marriage. Were she and Albert genuinely reconciling, or were they simply maintaining appearances for the sake of the monarchy and their children? The Remembrance evening appearance that has captured recent attention must be viewed through this lens of years of struggle, speculation, and scrutiny. Seeing Charlene emotionally present alongside her husband represents a significant moment, whether it signals genuine healing and reconciliation or simply another chapter in their complex public performance. The emotion visible on her face could be interpreted in multiple ways: as grief appropriate to the solemn occasion, as the release of years of pent-up feelings, or as evidence of ongoing internal struggles that continue to affect her deeply. What remains undeniable is that Princess Charlene has never quite fit the mold of the contented royal consort, and her inability or unwillingness to hide her true feelings has made her one of the most compelling and sympathetic figures in modern royalty. Prince Albert, for his part, has consistently defended his wife and their marriage, attributing her struggles to medical issues and the pressures of public life rather than to any fundamental problems in their relationship. He has spoken about her dedication to their children and her commitment to her role, painting a picture of a woman who is fighting to fulfill her duties despite significant challenges. Whether this narrative fully captures the truth or represents a carefully managed version of events designed to protect the monarchy's reputation remains an open question that may never be fully answered. What makes Princess Charlene's story so captivating is its reflection of universal human struggles played out on a royal stage. Here is a woman who seemingly had everything: beauty, athletic achievement, a prince, palaces, and privilege, yet appeared to be profoundly unhappy. Her story challenges the fairy tale narrative we're taught to believe about royal life and forces us to confront the reality that wealth and status cannot guarantee happiness or fulfillment. In an age of carefully curated social media personas and public relations machinery, Charlene's apparent inability to hide her true feelings has made her simultaneously vulnerable and relatable, a princess who seems trapped in her own life despite having access to resources most people can only dream of. As Princess Charlene continues to navigate her role in Monaco, the world watches with a mixture of concern, curiosity, and compassion. Her emotional appearance at the Remembrance evening serves as a reminder that behind every crown and title is a human being with feelings, struggles, and a story far more complex than any headline can capture. Whether she and Prince Albert can build a genuinely happy partnership or whether they will continue in a marriage of convenience for the sake of their children and the principality remains to be seen. What seems certain is that Charlene has forever changed how we view royal marriages, stripping away some of the mystique and revealing the very human costs of living in the spotlight while struggling with personal demons and relationship challenges. After everything Princess Charlene has endured, from the alleged escape attempts before her wedding to her mysterious illness in South Africa, her months in treatment, and the constant speculation about her marriage. Can this emotionally fragile princess ever find genuine happiness and peace within the golden cage of Monaco, or will she remain forever the reluctant royal whose tears and distant gazes tell a story of a life she never truly wanted?